Welcome to September. This video is going to be looking at the August housing stats for St. Johns County, Florida, looking specifically at single family condos and townhomes. Let's see how the numbers have changed since the month prior. I think you're going to be surprised. If you're new here, my name is Melissa Anderson. I am with eXp Realty. I'm your St. Johns County, Florida realtor. Each week I bring you new videos all about moving, living, relocating here to St. Johns County, Florida, everything that you need to know. As always, my contact information is in the description. I'm going to include it here as well. If you ever have any questions about moving here, purchasing your new home, the best areas, neighborhoods, where you should look, reach out, call, text, email. I'm happy to help. All right, I have my little office friend who's snoozing away back there, and we're gonna look at the market stats for the month of August. I'm gonna tell you, it has been an interesting kind of month and a half now that we're already in part of September. I read a news article the other day. It said that this was, in 27 years, it was the lowest mortgage applications that they've received in 27 years. And of course, that's because the interest rates just keep going up and up and up. However, they did go down just a smidge, like 0.25 a couple weeks ago, but they're still really hovering around the 8% mark. I met somebody at an open house a couple weeks ago, and he was saying when he first bought his first house, the interest rate was 16%. And so, you know, getting 8% compared to 16%, it's a big difference. But still, we haven't seen those numbers in decades. So again, mortgage experts, housing experts are saying, end of year, spring of next year, we should see the rates go down a tad. I mean, I don't think they're going to go down too much. I'm thinking personally, maybe we'll stay around the 5s, 6s, hopefully 5s, but we'll see. But again, it has been pretty interesting. Here in St. Johns County, there are definitely still buyers in the market. We have people still getting loans, anticipating refinancing down the line. We still have a lot of people that are paying cash. I would say probably the demand still outweighs the supply here in this area, just because we still do have a large influx of people moving into the area. As far as, I've spoken about this probably in the last 2 monthly videos about the stats, that home prices are kind of leveling out. We're not seeing like the really increased home prices. Sellers are negotiating, contingencies are back where, you're able to put in an offer on a home if your current home is for sale. On occasion, multiple offer situations, but for the most part, it's kind of leveling out a little bit. So again, to say, if you have a house to sell, it's still a good time to sell your home, because like I said, we still have people coming into the market. But just know the buyers are really looking to negotiate. And I say that, and it's kind of worked out the past, I would say, 2 deals I've had where one, it was almost close to $50,000 we were able to get off the asking price, and the other one, it was a good close to $20,000. So you don't know if you don't ask. So again, it's a negotiation. So let's take a look. I would say I was really kind of shocked at the median sales price for the month of August. And I'm going to put the stats here so you can follow along with me as we're looking over these numbers. And then I have it right here so I can refer to it. But in the month of August, and this again is only for St. Johns County, single family condos and townhomes, the median sale price was $492,000, so $492,000. and that was down a little over 7% from the month of July. Closed sales, that dropped considerably, over 13%. We were just at 562 for the month of August. And again, I think a lot of that contributes to the interest rates, the increase in interest rates. And then plus, a lot of people are trying to get in place here prior to the start of the school year. However, if you look at days on market, 35. So that was down almost 3%. List price received, that went up just a tad. 98% received the list price. Like these stats, I don't know, are kind of all over the place. Closed over list price, 11.4%. It went up a whopping 32% compared to the month prior. So, and I'll just say that that's kind of strange because our median sales price went down. And then again, I just gave you 2 examples of personal deals that I had where, we're looking at 50,000 and 20,000 that we were able to negotiate off the list price. So home affordability, that went up about 4%. So now we're at 51. Sold square footage, $247. That was down just a tad, a little over 1%. And then new pendings, that went down over 16%, and now we're at 564. New listings, that was good, went up a little over 5% at 945. Active inventory, 1,900. So that went up about 7%. So that's about the homes on market right now for St. John's is about 1,900. And then months supply of inventory, 3.4 months. So that went up almost 24%. So as you know, like last summer before that, we were like at 1. It was definitely not a balanced market. So if you have any specific questions about what I'm seeing right now on the market, is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell specifically? You can also see, I'm going to link to my website as well in the description, because you can research specific neighborhoods based on zip code, and you can see how that community is doing. So I just did that for one of the listings I have, and in that community, that zip code, and you can search by neighborhood, their average days on market was about 83. So of course, that's a lot different than what we just looked at, which was 35 for like the average of all of St. Johns County, 83, 35. So again, that's, if you're thinking about putting your house on the market, that may be one area that you want to look at. And again, I'm going to link to that below where you can just check that out. Or if you're just curious, hey, where you're wanting to buy, you can see what the market is doing. Another thing that I noticed is both of these 2 recent transactions. One, the house was on the market. We went under contract. The home was only on the market 2 days. So I saw it on the hot sheet when it came out on day 1. I showed it to buyers who came in from out of town on day 2. And, we were all kind of wondering, well, they haven't even had their open house yet. Are they going to wait? Maybe they want to see if they can get other offers, because again, we did go in under list or under asking price. But again, we were able to go under contract when that home was only on the market its second day. The other one, the home had been on the market 6 days. So it did already have its first open house, and we had went and looked at the home first, and then the buyers went back to the open house that weekend, and then on day 6 we put in an offer. So again, these are all different variables, and it just depends on, one, how motivated are the sellers. You never know what their circumstances are, how quickly they need to move, how motivated they are. So again, there's a lot of negotiation and just a lot of behind the scenes of figuring out what is going on, how to craft the offer that fits both parties' needs. But if you have any questions, here is my contact information again. Call, text, email. I'd be happy to help. And if you've made it this far into the video and you're interested in these types of videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the like button so you can be notified when I release new videos. All right, I really appreciate you for watching, and until next time.